What's good, everybody? Welcome back. I didn't have a video set for this week, but since we got to 1,000 subscribers, I wanted to do a video that was near and dear to me. Shout out to the homie, they call me Choco, because he kind of reminded me to do this. But this is gonna be a tattoo video. I'm gonna be telling y'all about my tattoos, breaking them down. A lot of people have been asking me about my tattoos in the previous videos, so why not make a video now? Alright, so we're gonna go over all my tattoos. I'm gonna break it down to you, why I got them, why they where they at, you know, stuff like that. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first tattoo is this one right here. Boom, it's a cross. And initially when I first got this, it didn't have the clouds. It didn't have God's will up here, because that's what it says, God's will. It was just this. It has some writing right here, and there was some writing down here, and then there was some initials right here and right here. You feel me? Right here and right here. I got that tattoo when I was 17 years old. My cousin got the tattoo gun, and he was like, yo, let me give you a tattoo. So at the time, I was like, yeah, you know, I want to be tatted up like Tiger and Wiz Khalifa. Huh? And boy, was that a mistake. Came out all jacked up. But it's history, so I told my tattoo guy who did all the rest of my tattoos, hey, don't cover it up, just clean it up a little bit, put some stuff over it, and we gonna rock it like that. So he covered up the initials that was right here. It was initials on this side and initials on this side and some shit down here, some stuff up here. What he did was he marked all that out, put God's will above it, put some clouds, and we rolled it like that, man. Ain't nothing too deep about that. I just let my cousin with his fucking ass.
Sil, take it easy.
I'm losing my balls over here.
Put a tattoo on me, and he wasn't really a professional tattoo guy. You feel me? You know, that's just what it be. Let me raise this camera up a little bit. You feel me? Alright, boy, we good now. The next tattoo that I got after that was this one right here. Now, as you can see, it's an eye in a pyramid, and it got enlightenment underneath that. Now, a lot of people like to think that that has something to do with the Illuminati. Let me tell you some history. Stolen symbology, you know what I mean? The eye of enlightenment that's on the back of the dollar wasn't for the Illuminati, man. It's the eye of enlightenment, which is truth, wisdom, knowledge. Truth, wisdom, knowledge. That's exactly what it is.
Boy, if you don't.
So when you see this, change your perception. This is one of the stolen symbols throughout history. And it says enlightenment right here. Because I'm all about that enlightenment, baby. That was my second tattoo. When I got it done, I didn't have it envisioned to be like that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. But when my tattoo guy drew it up and it came up like this, I was like, that idol?
The Illuminati.
It's too official. It's real.
The Illuminati.
It don't get no realer than that. Inside of my arm, this one right here, it says Robert, and it's inside of an atom. My grandpa, Robert Lee III, was a scientist, so I put his name inside of an atom. And then they got the 3 right here. But this 3 ain't really for him, you know what I'm saying? It just worked out the way that it worked out, you feel me? This wasn't supposed to be like this, you know? His name is Robert Lee III. I got this one right here as high power, you know, Kendrick Lamar and all of them, high power, you know, the 3 eyes. But it worked out perfectly because, you know, the placement, Robert Lee III. That's how that worked out. And I got this one right here. Underneath there, it says One Nation. And that's self-explanatory. Whether you black, white, Mexican, Asian, one nation. But definitely for the black people, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about my people. We need to come together. Keep that in mind. You know, one nation moving forward. That's why I don't view another black man as my enemy. Stick together.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Nigga.
Alright, let's keep it moving. The next one we went and got these down here, because I didn't get this one at that time. But just, might as well just keep it moving down the arm, right? So I went and got this one, right? It says Samo. If you don't know who Samo is, it's Basquiat. Al Diaz and Basquiat. God rest his soul. The GOAT, in my opinion, of this art stuff is Basquiat. And him and Al Diaz used to go around New York City and put these cryptic ass messages on the subways and buildings, and they would put Samo, which is same old shit. Same old shit. You feel me? Shout out to Basquiat. Rest in peace.
1 grand and 81 nights, 81 limousines, 81 garages.
Shout out Al Diaz, because he's still alive. We're gonna move down to this one right here. It's the Queen Nefertiti. It's one big tattoo. So this down here and all this is one big tattoo that was done together. It has my mother's features. Because this tattoo is originally a dedication to all women, but most importantly, my mama. So I got the features like that. And at the bottom, it says Forever, which is a play on my mother's name. My mother's name backwards would be Forever. So for my mom's name, you feel me? You can go ahead and write out Forever and then put it backwards, and you can see exactly what her name is, you feel me? And at the bottom it says to die for. Self-explanatory. Tupac had it right here. He had a Queen Nefertiti tattoo right here, and it had to die for. He said it was in relation to his mother. So, you know, I did this. I took his idea. God rest his soul. But yeah, my mother's features, my mother's name, to die for. And then there's some Egyptian lettering as my fillers, as you can see right in there. You know, and up here. And then we got the Eye of Horus.
The Illuminati.
All boys be thinking things are Illuminati and all that stuff. It don't have nothing to do with Illuminati stuff, man. It's just the Eye of Horus, which is Horus is like the Egyptian Jesus. Right here we got a police baton, and underneath that it say 50 brothers. This is a play on, again, Tupac. You know, Tupac is my favorite artist of all time. So a lot of these tattoos on my forearms kind of relate to him. Let me stop talking like that, man. Let me stop talking like that. This tattoo is supposed to be in relation to 50 niggas, but it says 50 brothers because I didn't want to get niggas on my arm. You know, I didn't want to get niggas tattooed on my body. But it's a police baton, and it's the same meaning. You know, 50 black men from each state in America coming together. We can overcome anything, even police brutality. So that's why it's over a police baton. It's a deep meaning. All my tattoos have meanings. I don't know what they doing over there, but what we doing over here, all my tattoos got meanings. There's some people out here who be having their whole arm full of a filler, and then a little ass bunny rabbit right here, and then a little ass praying arm down here, man. No, you supposed to put what you want on your arms and then get the fillings or the fillers after that. You know, if you look at my arms, you see a lot of big stuff, and then you see the little feelers. Like the little feelings, let's see, you see some feelings, like little feelings, you see, that's a filler. People be having clouds all over their body and stuff as feelers, and then they have a little miscellaneous tattoo right there. Nah, man, get what you want, then fill it in afterwards, man. Like, I don't know what they doing over there, but it's what we doing here. You feel me? So right here, we got Tupac. Like I said, a lot of my tattoos are kind of centered on my forearm around them. This ain't Death Row Tupac. This is Brenda Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama Tupac. You feel me? And I got him on my arm for the ideology that Tupac had, not the music so much. Even though Tupac music is a direct line to my emotions, because Dear Mama still make me cry to this day. Like, that's a song that if you play, I'm gonna start tearing up. I might drop a few tears. I don't know why, but that song is a direct line to my emotions. Tupac, this is the kind Tupac, the loving Tupac, the Tupac that told us to keep our heads up. That's him. And my tattoo guy wasn't even a portrait guy. He was real nervous about doing this, and it came out the way that it did. He put it in his own style. And you can't tell me that don't look like Pop, bro. You can't tell me, man. And then, of course, my fillers are these Egyptian hieroglyphs as the feelers, cuz. And then, of course, I still got some space right here that I can put some stuff in. I think that's all my space that I got. I think I got some space right here, but I ain't gonna put that in there. This arm is pretty much full. I ain't gotta go into too much detail. Over here, we're gonna start at the top. This arm ain't complete yet. We got a basketball, and this is a Hall of Fame, Springfield. Oh snap, we in post-production. So this kind of like Inception. Let me tilt this a little bit. You feel me? But we in post-production for the video that you're watching now. So I'm editing the video that you're currently watching. It's some Inception type shit. But I forgot to explain to y'all one of the most important tattoos that I have on my body. That's why I got this jersey on today, because I'm gonna show you it right now. In between, edit this in. And I hope everybody good out there, because I'm good over here. And I'm still talking like this today, so deal with it. It's this tattoo right here. I didn't talk about this last night for some reason. It slipped my mind, but it's my grandmother's house. Like, look at it, man. This probably was the most painful tattoo I've gotten. I always try to rate it on a scale of like mild to super spicy. Super spicy, man. But look, it's my grandmother's house in Massachusetts. There's only two houses that were so consistent in my life, which was my grandfather's house in Louisiana and my grandmother's house in Massachusetts. My grandmother moved to Massachusetts in the 60s. My grandpa stayed in Louisiana, and his house and my grandmother's house has been very pivotal in my life. And this house is where I got my logo from. If you see my secondary logo, that'd be at the end of my videos when it fades out. It's a house, like it's based off of this house right right here. My grandma still lives in that house. My grandpa don't live in his house anymore because unfortunately he passed away in 2016, and I don't really rock with the people who live there now. I thought about getting his house tattooed somewhere on me, but then I was like, fuck that, because again, I don't rock with the people who stay in that house. God bless them, you know, but I ain't really got nothing to say to them. You feel me? Oh yeah, and I meant to show y'all this one too right here. It says DCTG. I mean, don't cheat the grind. It was made by NBA player Chris Douglas Roberts, which is my mentor. He's the sensei. I've aligned with him a few times. He's an inspirational person. You know, he went from the NBA making millions to, you know, being an entrepreneur outside of the NBA. And, you know, y'all might be like, who the hell is that? But that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? He was under the radar in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? He bounced around, got out the NBA, started living his second life, making moves, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got it right here. Don't cheat the grind. And what that means is don't slack on the hustle. Don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? If you know making yourself better means taking another lap, do the extra lap. Don't just do 3 laps. 4 laps make a mile. And if you cut it short at 3, you're cheating yourself. So don't cheat the grind. Right there. Yeah, I had to jump in here, let y'all know I'm doing good over here. I hope you doing good over there. Alright, let's get back to the video. Like I told you in a few videos, or the last video, I'm from Louisiana, but I'm also from Springfield, Massachusetts. So this arm is all insignias. So the insignias to places that I'm from. Massachusetts ain't got too many insignias. So the Hall of Fame is the most important thing, man. We put that on that. You feel me? And then we got Peter Pan right here. Now, if you from up north, like New York, Connecticut, all those states up there, they don't got Greyhound. Everywhere else in America, they got Greyhound. Up there, Peter Pan. And I remember some of my earliest memories was being on a Peter Pan bus. So we got Peter Pan right there to represent, you know what I'm saying, the struggle. It ain't no struggle, man. Peter Pan is there to represent, you know, my earliest memories of being on a Peter Pan bus. On the back right chair, we got Vitoed, and it's got a Louisiana tag. Like I said, my name is Vito in the house. Sometimes people call me the past tense version, which is Vitoed, and it says Vito, and they got the year that I created the whole Vito moniker, which is 2017. You got the fleur de lis, 2 fleur de lis right there. I got a space right here for more stuff that I'm gonna put in, but we got the fleur de lis right there. Right here, we got Chester and Rifle Street, which is in Springfield, Massachusetts. If I had to be from anywhere in Massachusetts, it's this street, these 2 streets. Shout out to the Chester Street OGs and the Rifle Street OGs. Moving on down, we got right here, Massachusetts, and it kind of just pulls up into this. I got space right here because I'm gonna put some more stuff in here because this arm ain't done. And then we got a big flare de lis right here that kind of just takes up all this space. And then we got Louisiana right there at the bottom. Let's see, you can't really see it, but let's see. Louisiana. Now on the back, this is the piece that get a lot of people. This is the Voodoo King.
The Illuminati.
And this is an insignia to Louisiana. When people think about New Orleans, think about voodoo. Like when people think about Louisiana in general, you think about Mardi Gras, the Saints, swamps or bayous, and voodoo. I just got this as an insignia because it was raw. When my tattoo guy drew it up, I was like, yeah, that's crazy. And he got dreads too, if you can look closely. Let's see, he has dreads. He was like, you got dreads, let's make it with some dreads. So I got the Voodoo King.
The Illuminati.
Right there. I got something on my chest. It's just a little poem, you know, I wrote for my mom and my grandma. It ain't nothing too serious. I'm gonna get it probably redid or covered up because my cousin who did this, and you know, poor craftsmanship. No disrespect to him, but he ain't know what he was doing.
Oh God.
I got another tattoo on my leg, and I'll probably put a video somewhere over here of that. And it's 222. Everybody always asks me what that means. That's balance. Balance of the mind, body, and soul. That's what that means. Balance. Like I said, man, all my tattoos have meanings. I don't just get tattoos put on me just because. You know, a lot of people just get a tattoo just because. You have all this space on your body, and you fill it up with just rainbows and clouds, and then you got this llama riding across the back. Got this llama on your back riding into the sunset. Like, bro, what that got to do with anything? Like, nah, I just like llamas, man. I don't got no tattoos like that. I know a lot of people who just got bullshit on their arms just to cover up space to say they tatted up. Man, make sure if you gonna get a tattoo, it's something that you really want it, you know? Because it's forever. What Tiger said?
Just be cool with it. Tats on the skin, there's no removing it.
So if you gonna get a tattoo, make sure it's the tattoo you are okay with living with for the rest of your life. And don't just be getting tattoos just to say you tatted up. I mean, right now, that's all. When you see me with hand tattoos, that's when you know I made it as a YouTuber or as a painter. As you can see, look at this. I switched up the background. It's a picture of me and Basquiat, and he got dreads. But yeah, if you're gonna get tattoos, man, make sure you're getting what you really, truly want on your body for the rest of your life. I'm cool with all this stuff being on my body for the rest of my life. And if you're not into tattoos, you think it's a sin, well, God bless you. God bless you, man. These are my little tattoos, man. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get my logo. I just wanted to make sure I got things done before I got my actual Voodoo in the House logo. And, you know, I'm gonna probably get that on my leg too. I like being tatted up, man. I wanna be one of those old people when you look at me when I'm old and I'm like, dang, got a lot of tattoos, man. Like, I look forward to how I will be looking with tattoos. Some people invest in guns. Some people invest in stocks and cards, collectible cards. Invest in tattoos, man. It's just me, and my job likes it too. They accept it, so that's what's most important. Yeah, man, I'm happy y'all came and kicked it with me. Thank y'all again for 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all over here. I hope y'all doing good over there. Stay the fuck out of trouble, you feel me?